Hi there, my crafty friends. It is Ashley Pfeiffer, the maker behind Stamped AF. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I am very excited to announce a new collaboration. I will be working with Kelly Acheson to provide a monthly card kit. So we are starting in the holiday catalog with the Come Together suite, and it's a gorgeous fall suite. And of course you'll have the option to add the stamp set and dies, but you are going to get a half a pack of the DSP, and you can get it cut to 4x6 or 6x6. It's totally up to you. Just let me know. You are going to get the ribbon combo pack, which the catalog does not show well. This ribbon is amazing. It's soft, it's shiny, it's gorgeous. So you will get a roll of each of those, and you will also get the tags and feathers elements. So there are large feathers, there are small feathers. I don't know where my small feathers went. Yeah, so you're gonna get all of these. I think it's because I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing with this. Yes, there they are. So here are the small feathers and more of the large ones. They're fantastic. So you are going to get a full pack of those, and I'm telling you right now, you're gonna love these. So all of the details will be in the details below, the description below, the pricing, all of that. If you live in the US, you will be ordering from Kelly. If you live in Canada, you will be ordering from me. So all of the details will be available. But first, let's make the first card. Now, in this class, each month, I will design 2 cards, Kelly will design 2 cards. We will each provide videos for said cards. You will get all of the supplies to make 2 of each of the 4 cards. So you will make 8 cards in total. So everything that you need to make these cards will come in your kit, along with the ribbon, the embellishments, the paper, all of that stuff. So you're going to have everything you need to make 2 of each of the 4 cards. So this is a bonus card. This is something that Kelly and I are just doing for our blog hop. There's only 2 of us, so it's like a blog jump, a puddle jump. So this is just to give you an extra card. So, I mean, technically you could make 10 cards. You're not going to have the supplies for these ones, but they're so easy. So let's get our craft on. So we are starting with an A2 size top folding very vanilla card. So this is 4 1/4 across by 11 inches wide, scored at 5.5. And this, for the other cards, will be done, and it will be in your kit. Everything you need to make your cards will come in the kit. All you're going to need is adhesive and scissors. Okay, so the next piece is Sahara Sand, and it is, I don't remember. I love this grid paper, but I wish it had the measurements on it. This is 3.5 by 5 inches, and we are going to emboss that using the new Stylish Scroll embossing folder, which is in the holiday catalog. It is beautiful. It's actually part of the Monster Bash suite, but it will go with anything. It can dress it up, it can dress it down. So I'm just going to run this through quick, because this video will not be a super long one. The ones in the tutorial will be the ones where we give you all of the tips and tricks. Not only will you have that video tutorial, you will also have the written PDF, lifetime access to it. So there is that piece, and I think when I did this the first time, I went like that. Can I tell? Yeah, like that. Okay, and then this piece, we're going to do a little bit of stamping on it, and then this piece as well. Now this is just a tiny little strip from the Woven Threads DSP, so it's this one right here. And while I'm showing you this, if you would like to have these kind of cases, you're going to order the wood mount cases from Stampin' Up. They come in a package of 4, and in Canada those are $9.50. And then you can head on over to stampedaf.ca and download the annual catalog. DSP covers. And I've just finished the holiday covers, so I just want to print them and test, make sure that they're going to be okay, and then I will upload those. And those are a free download, so that is my gift to you. So we're going to start by adhering this piece. And we'll just kind of center that. The beauty of working with liquid glue is that you have a few seconds to manipulate it. If you get it on and it's not straight, you can kind of maneuver it around. So I'm not going to put this next piece on, one, because I haven't stamped it, but two, because we're going to pop that piece up. So let's put some dimensionals on there before I forget that step. So with Early Espresso ink, I'm going to do some tone-on-tone stamping, and you're probably thinking, well, I could just use Versamark, and you absolutely can. I like the depth that this gives. I'm just gonna, I know I have grid paper here, but I like to preserve my grid paper as long as I can. So another piece of scratch paper. And we're gonna use this giant maple leaf. The stamps and dies in this set are gorgeous. These ones cut and emboss in one step. So if you think back to the Rooted in Nature stamp set bundle, we had a similar thing where you could emboss and you could cut, but it was 2 steps. These ones do it in 1 step. Okay, let's get a D block, mount this, and you're just going to stamp randomly on here. Be sure that you re-ink it and move it around each time so that you don't have like a row of the same leaf. Whoops. And I think we can fit maybe 2 more on here. Just a tip of this one. Let's do it that way. Gorgeous. So the only other stamping we have on here is our sentiment. And you could certainly add something on the inside. I chose to leave it blank, as I often do. Whoops, now we're using our little scrap of the woven threads, and we're going to use crumb cake for that. I think it's crumb cake. I'm hoping it's crumb cake. It could be Sahara sand, but I'm going to stamp it on my paper first. Wishing You Well is this one right there. I'm thinking it's Sahara sand. Yep. Which would make sense because it is Sahara sand cardstock, right? That would be it. Now, we are going to do one additional thing, one additional step on this card, and it was Kelly that inspired this change because it really makes it pop. So what we are going to do is with crumb cake, I think. No, let's do Early Espresso. We are going to try something here. Bobber or some method to get ink on it. We are going to ink up our feathers this time just so that they stick out a little bit more. So let's pop one of those out of there and one of these out of here. Now you're probably thinking, and if you're anything like me, I'm sure you're thinking, what am I going to do with all these elements? Like, as a demonstrator, I end up ordering everything I love, and then I order all these elements and I don't end up using them all. Well, these ones are too pretty not to use them, so I think you're gonna love them. So ink it up, put some down, and this is just gonna make it pop. And there we go. It's gonna stand out a lot more than it did the first time. And I would love to do this on here, but I have a feeling I'm gonna get it all over my ribbon. Let's give it a try. Oh. Not gonna be able to get right under there unless I really move that ribbon out of the way. I think that's pretty good. Look at the difference. Wowza. Love it. It was a little stark before, wasn't it? Okay, so now we're ready to assemble. Need some glue dots, we need our dimensionals, we need our gorgeous crumb cake ribbon. Now what we're going to do is you can run it around like I did this first time, or you could tape it on the back and not use as much because it is such a pretty ribbon. It's hard to kind of waste it on the back. But I think I'm going to show you this way. We're going to tape it on the back. I'm just going to use some washi tape. It's not necessary that you cut it on an angle like that, but let's do, whoops, wrong side. Figure out where you want it on there. Tape it down. You could use Terran tape under here. You could probably use liquid glue. But I love me some washi tape. And this isn't Stampin' Up! Washi tape because I couldn't bear to bury it back there. Now the next thing you're going to do is take, I guess, probably 2.5 inches, and you're just going to loop it through there. You might want a little bit longer than I just did, but you're just going to tie a knot. Easy peasy. And then you can banner your ends a little more. You can make them shorter. I want mine to be a little more accentuated. Okay, so now we can take our dimensionals. You can use your take your pick tool or your paper piercing tool and just dimensional it up. Now you can have it offset, you can have it right in the center, it's totally up to you. I'm gonna do mine in the center. Give or take, it looks a little crooked, but c'est la vie. Move this ugly scratch paper out. Not sure why I didn't do that sooner. We need one more dimensional for back here. We're only gonna put it on this one side because we want some glue over here. I'm gonna pop that up. Whoops, a little shaky. Just play with that till you get it the way you want it. Now for these, I just use glue dots. So all you have to do, pop a glue dot on there, pop that one in, pop that one in, and voila. Isn't that beautiful? And like I said, you could stamp whatever you want on the inside. I chose to leave mine blank. You never know what someone's gonna want on the, whoops, inside of their card. So I leave them. But look at the difference that little bit of ink made on those feathers. I should have left this one so you could see the difference, but it's drastic improvement, I think. It's very dramatic. So that is all for this video today. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you will consider purchasing our tutorial kit this month. I should mention our venture is called Creativity Without Borders. we were trying to come up with something that was kind of a cute play on words. So I'm in Canada, she's in the US, we've got a border between us, and we thought, you know, this way you can try both of our classes, experience both of our styles, and it doesn't matter which country you're in. If you're in Canada, order from me. If you're in the States, you order from Kelly. So, and we have no limits, right? No boundaries. In a good way, I guess. Anyways, that is all. I thank you so much for watching, and please, if you have any questions, just email me at stampedaf@gmail.com. And like I said, all of the details will be below and in my blog post if you are watching this on my blog, stampedaf.ca. And thank you so much, my crafty friends. We'll see you soon. Bye.